Hey everybody, welcome back to GeoGuessr with me and Sinvicta.
Hello, how's it going?
It's good, and don't forget to welcome our special guest this week. Let's get started.
Hi, Ruka.
Yeah, we kind of messed up the booking, so you're gonna get some classic episodes, and we'll get more people next time.
This has nothing to do with us trying to extend our lead over the field. Just scheduling happened, and then we just said, you know what, let's just do a vanilla run. So here we are.
Let's be honest, dude. Unless we got Captain Planet next time, the field has no chance to catch up.
That's actually true. Are you ready to get started?
Let's do it, dude.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck. Have fun.
Have fun, Sinvicta.
We have a lot of experience in this game at this point between the two of us, and I think that I don't want to say it's an achievement because I don't want to be tooting our own horns or anything, but it's kind of a big deal if we actually drop a game.
Austin earned it, if that makes sense. He plays a ton of GeoGuessr. I wouldn't be surprised if Rob or Nick could take a game off of us if they come on the show, or even two, for that matter. But for the field to beat us in a weekly session out of our circle of friends would be a big upset, I think.
I actually completely agree with that. I also know what country we're in already.
I think I do as well.
Because of just I've made such a big hoopla over how you can figure out exactly where you are in this country, or at least what country you're in whenever you see these sorts of names.
No, the sorts of names is from Austria.
Oh, yeah.
The Terminator?
Yep. No, I gotcha. He used to be the governor of Texas.
Not true. You're thinking of Rick Perry.
Rick James.
I don't think... Well, first off, R.I.P., but secondly...
Right.
I think they eat a lot of licorice here.
What is the appeal of licorice?
Dude,
Are you a
I
fan?
do not get it.
I hate it. I don't understand how people... and to preface this, I realize that my food differences clashes with 100% of the world. I'm aware of that, trust me, but I have never understood how people can get down with black licorice.
Yeah.
Even red licorice is it's got no flavor.
Yeah, my perspective on red licorice is that it's matter. It's just it's like edible wax that is not unpleasant, but it doesn't bring a lot to the table. But black licorice is actively not tasty.
Do you like bitter things?
Yes.
Because see, I don't mind bitter things if it's done in a certain way, and there's nothing redeeming about licorice. There's absolutely zero. It's bad tasting Jägermeister, pretty much.
It kind of reminds me of medicine.
Yeah.
And we're not, because people, whenever we mention this on the show from time to time, because we talk about food, surprise, surprise. But people are like, well, you guys have unrefined tastes. This is Europe and old people in North America are the only group of human beings that like black licorice. You know, we've been sent some Nordic licorice, and I'm not trying to offend your sensibilities here if you're from these countries, but I do not get it at all. Salty black licorice, spicy black licorice. I do not understand it.
My dad is a huge fan of licorice. He loves black licorice, and I've just never understood it. I mean, to be fair, he is an older Chinese man, so
yeah,
that he qualifies in the demographic that likes licorice, but I don't really understand it. But even red licorice has no taste to it. Like you said, it's just wax. It's it's a bad form of bad candy corn. Candy corn I also throw in the same boat, except candy corn at least has a flavor, a sweetness to it.
I kind of like candy corn, but I also have not had it since I was probably 12, so...
So to answer this, if it came down to either black licorice or candy corn, what would
candy corn 1,000,000%.
Okay.
Dude, you found it bang on.
Yeah, so I learned that the Cansalis Puisto.
Yeah.
Apparently, I guess it means national park in Finland.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found it. I was just looking through I was just scrolling through where I could find that word.
Jeez, I got 44.
It's not bad.
Not
I mean,
bad.
It's funny how well we can do the Finnish guesses. And like even all of Scandinavia is like, it's like no problem now. I mean, we practically live there.
I was gonna say, like, I don't want to toot our own horn too much, but it's been a long time, I think, since we misidentified a Nordic country.
Mm-hmm.
Malf, on the other hand. No offense, man.
I feel bad because like I ragged on Malf so much. By the way, I love everyone in the NLSS crew. People were getting on me for being a little cruel to Malf in the first iteration with Austin. But like I feel bad because he actually did perform very Malf-like in the second series, second set, I guess.
Yeah, I mean he did about as well as I think he could have expected. Not to be rude, it's just like
this is the most passive aggressive.
I just mean like
ever done.
It's like, you know, when the Vancouver Canucks play the Tampa Bay Lightning, I don't go into it and go, the Canucks are probably gonna win. I go into it and I go, I hope Steven Stamkos doesn't bend the team over and beat us 8-0. You know, anything above that is just a bonus.
Puerto. There's no way this is Puerto Rico. Have we ever had a Puerto Rican guess?
I don't think so. You know, if I'm being honest, it would take me a while to find Puerto Rico on the map, I think.
Come on.
I know it's like around the southeastern portion of the United States. Is that correct?
Yes.
This might surprise you, Sinvicta. We don't learn that much about Puerto Rico in Canadian schools. I'm aware it's an American territory, even if the American government isn't.
We don't. I don't. I'm very confused right now because everything I've seen tells me that this is located somewhere in mainland, like Southern America.
Okay, yeah.
Surely, okay. I have seen something that tells me that we are indeed not in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Did you see the top level domain?
I have seen a top level domain.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's no way that, at least from my perspective, that we would ever be able to go to Puerto Rico and have a chance of finding like a Puerto Rican guess in GeoGuessr. I cannot recall a time that we've even been close to Puerto Rico. Cabanas.
Yeah, I don't know. GeoGuessr has given me a great sense of the fact that, you know, we're all human beings and we share this planet, and we have all decided to just make really, really sparsely populated highways through forests.
But like the upkeep, I have to say, compared to other Argentinian guesses we've had,
yeah,
this is like the road is like, it's like immaculate.
But it's like, you know, I knew we were in South America, basically,
right,
or Mexico. As soon as I saw, like, on the side of the road, there was, like, red dirt, and I'm like, that's South America. If you look on the side of the road and there's, like, gravel, you're like, okay, this could be Russia. You look on the side of the road and there's big pine trees, you're like, this is probably Norway.
Dude, red dirt. I like that one song, Rolling, that he did.
Oh, yeah, by the Limp Bizkit. Founded by Red Dirt, I see.
Red Durst.
I think I understand the context of what's going on here, but I don't have time to place us where I would like to place us.
I'm going closer to Buenos Aires.
I should have clicked in it.
I'm happy with that. That's a tough... It's like, that's on, like... Oh, okay, there's just a place called Puerto Rico.
That's what I was trying to find, a place called Puerto Rico.
But that's like on the border of Paraguay. That's barely Argentina. All right. Not bad. What'd you get on that one?
2,700, so I should be like 1,000 behind right now.
I'm at 8,150.
Yeah, 7,143.
Okay. The competition's hot and fierce when it's just two of us here.
1,000 is... It depends. When you hit that range, it starts to be like... You're hoping for
Yeah.
guesses that are a little bit more out there so that people can actually get a lot of missed points.
The margin of error between our games in particular it's pretty minuscule.
Yeah.
Comparatively speaking to like when we play against others. I realize this whole episode has just been us just
Yeah, oh, we're so good.
Yeah. Yeah, when we finally get Nick on, like he's gonna come in and just absolutely murder us in this
5
score.
Irish guesses.
Yep. And I would only get half of them right.
What on earth? Dude, are you going east?
East? I am going east.
You will
yes.
see a car on the back of, like, being towed by an SUV. What is that? It's like the Batmobile.
I have not seen.
I actually don't understand what I'm looking at. Is this like...
How far east did you go? Because I've passed some cars, but like...
I mean, you can't
I
miss
wasn't paying
it.
attention.
Did you see 2 blue people on a motorcycle?
I did not, no.
Are you sure you're going east?
Yes. What the heck? I'm almost tempted to like back up, but
No, I mean-
right now...
At your leisure, but...
Okay.
You could not have missed it. Have you turned at all? Like, have you gone
Nope.
through a bend?
Oh, was it... Oh, that truck faded... Was it a white truck?
You will know what it is based on
okay.
what it's towing.
Okay.
No clarification questions are necessary.
I got you.
It's a sparkly blue sports car that looks like it's straight out of, like, the Super Friends.
I see an RV. I'm coming around a bend right now that went to the left. Is that...
I think you have passed it, but that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I may have passed it. I just wasn't paying attention because I was looking at the Adopt a Highway sign.
Well, who adopted the highway? Was it Batman?
It was BSA. I mean, it could have been. That's Bruce Sri.
Bruce Springsteen.
Springsteen. I don't know. For some reason, I put 2 and 2 together. Went Bruce Lee, but also
Right, yeah.
Bruce Wayne, but then Bruce Sui. It doesn't matter. I don't really have an idea of where we are. I mean, judging on if we're going by mouth knowledge here with the flora and fauna,
Right, yeah.
I mean, we've got a pretty good indication this is either California or possibly New Mexico.
You think so?
I'm not feeling it. I'd be more inclined to think that this is maybe California just because of the fact that there's a lot of green. I mean, like, usually in the outskirts of New Mexico, it's not too green. And this is like, on the right side, we got a lot of greenery. On the left side, we got a little bit of arid mountains out in the distance to the north?
This will sound presumptuous,
Yes.
but I feel like there's too many trucks for it to be California.
I honestly have not seen that much traffic. So I did see some interstates that were all chained together, but I have no idea that could be any state. The trees are really throwing me off here, though. Oh God, I got to make a guess. I'll just leave it there.
I deserve what I got there.
It was Idaho.
I actually had us in Idaho, and then I was like, Sinvicta gave us the keys with that California thing. I didn't even think about that, and then oh well.
I didn't mean to. No,
it's not your. I mean, it's good strat.
I only got 29, so you made up a good 500 points on that.
Right.
I think it's like a 3 because we didn't get much out of that.
Should have trusted my instincts. Dude,
Yeah.
I get so many, well, not so many, that's a little outrageous, but I get a lot of tweets that are like, you gotta stop rating things in GeoGuessr based on how you do on them. What are you talking about?
That's what it's for.
It's like, stop rating meals on how satisfied you were with the food that you got. You should rate them on what the intention of the chef was. I'm gonna rate if I get 5 stars, if I get like 5,000 points on a Russian guess, I'm giving it 5 stars, okay? That's just the honest to goodness truth.
Yeah, I mean, like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Why would you not rate this on anything other than what you've gotten?
I am happier when I do well.
Yeah.
As a result, sometimes I get a lot of information, guess badly, that's getting a 3. Sometimes we get no information. I guess, well, it's getting a 4.
Yeah. Well, I thought for a second that said equipment de cleavage.
Well, it could be. It's a geological town.
It's almost there. All right, where is Montreux?
This is a weird one. I feel like it's got to be down, like here.
You think it's south?
Based on whenever I see like green and brown, I'm like, that's the south of this country.
It does look a little bit more. Oh, okay. I think this is a garbage truck. That's definitely the name of the town that we're in. Where is it on the map? My eyes went to the first French city that began with an M. This is definitely not Marseille. I can guarantee that 100%.
Wait a minute.
You think it's south? Usually we see the farms up in well, I'm not gonna say where, but up a little bit further than the south, if you know what I mean.
I do. But I mean, I don't see farms, but it wouldn't surprise me if there were farms close by. Like, where I'm next to the Travaux Agricole. So that's where the agriculturalers do their work.
Agriculturalers?
Now, I'm in that unfortunate place right now where I saw the road at one point, and then I found the road, and then I forgot if that was actually the number, so I'm like...
I hate when I do that. Where have you
Partager l'expérience casino. Dude, they've got machines à sous there. I can't wait. Oh... Yeah, okay.
Why can't I find a road sign? I mean, I found a road sign, I just need a marker. The French guesses really aren't all that bad.
We're in France?
They do a pretty good job at letting you know exactly or what location you're close to. I just can't find... You might actually overtake here, because I have not seen a road.
I have what looks like the road, but it also seems like a lie. Like, this is one of those lying roads.
Yeah. And judging by French counting, they go from like, D396 to D619.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get closer, like, over here. This is not gonna be right, but... for being super off base, I'm okay with that.
Okay, so I did see a sign that said Breton Village. But I just assumed that it was something in France where you go to like a pioneer village anywhere in America, right? So I was like, this probably isn't in Brittany. But moreover, I'm mad because I was on the D64. But that's why I said it was one of those trick roads where it's like, oh, half of the D64 is in southern France. Then apparently the other half of the D64 is up here in...
Oh, yeah, I see the D64 now.
And look, there it is.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Oh, my God.
They do that quite often in Europe.
Yeah.
Where one road is like, oh, yeah, it's just separated by, like, a fourth of the country, and then it's going to just continue. I got to give that one a 4, though, just because...
I gave it a 2?
They gave us enough information.
No, but the information was false. It was lying.
See, that comes off as a little bit spiteful on that. Oh, well, it's going to be one of these.
But at least we're, like, in a city.
Yeah. We're in Abtosepnik again.
I pretty much reserve 1 stars for guesses with, like, highways and no signs. If I can at least see a train station or something, I'm happy.
Dude, does Nintendo know that they're using the Switch logo here on this building?
Oh, maybe Nintendo stole it from Russia.
That could be true. You never know. I also thought that this word said Canada, but upon closer inspection, it's CKN Metroid KA.
Well, we have a great relationship with Russia. You can see it from our windows if we have a clear day, as we've established many times. See, now I'm upset because the Google car does not go on the major road.
Yeah.
It just goes into this freaking weird park.
I'm also like I'm at a dead end when it's clear that the road like continues for a pretty long time down there.
Yeah.
But let's face it, this one's gonna come down to just who is the lead that I've built up. Is that good enough to survive a lucky Northernlion Russian guess?
Well, it's not lucky if I find...
Okay, all right.
If I find a sign that tells me the city name and then I manage to find it on the map, that's not luck.
And are you saying that this won't be a luck guess?
I'm saying Austin's was luck that time.
That will forever go down in infamy as a I don't know how he did it moment.
It was game theory.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But the logic was so flawed.
It was.
He said that the only reason why he went west, far west Mongolia-ish, was because he knew that we would go close to Moscow, and he just took a shot in the dark. But then he tried to say it's because of the misty mountains that he saw over there in Hobbiton. Oh, they have dominoes here, but it's just a domino.
Same logo?
Kind of. It's like a 5-bone with a D. I like it.
5-bone.
Yeah, you never throw bones?
Then we played bones and I'm yelling dominoes. Ice Cube. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Except bones is actually like a really fun game. What's wrong with this
Isn't
car?
it just it's slang for dominoes?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what the cool kids said in the 40s. Well, I'm going up here only because lately we've been having some Russian guesses that have been closer to this city and not Moskva.
Yeah, they've started to work in different directions lately.
Yeah. I'm just going to make my guess and just see how we go. You can take all the time you want.
Well, I can take 28 more seconds.
That's a pretty good guess. Still getting a 1, though.
You know what? I'll play the Mokpa guess then. Put me just outside of Mokpa in Bistikshi.
You're probably gonna beat me.
It was okay, yeah, 4,600. That gets a 2.
Wow, 4,600.
Sinvicta.
What's the final though?
You beat me by 165 points.
Ooh,
that's a close guess.
Wow, yeah, 18,792 to 18,627. But I mean, this
fair
is to be
play.
expected. Yeah, it's really very difficult. And by the way, shout out to the Finnish guest for saving me in that one, because I think you beat me on almost every other one. No, that's not true. The Russian guest and the in round 3 gave you a pretty big upswing, though.
Yeah, but like the rest of them were close. Like you got me on Argentina by a little. France, you probably got me by a little, but they're very close. Then in the US, I got you by a little. But in Finland, you got me by a ton.
That's to be expected. Series tied 5-5-1.
It's true.
I mean, that's what happens when you mess with the best. we best.
You lose by 165 points.
Well, I'm saying that collectively we're the best.
Because I didn't trust my Idaho instinct.
It's the 2 GeoGuessr superpowers of the world.
I said to myself, those sandy mountains have to be Idaho. And then I started to think, no, you idiot. The mountain peaks would have snow on them if this was Idaho. Come on.
You would think that, but apparently southern Idaho looks like southern California or Nevada.
Apparently, yeah.
Or Arizona.
There's a town in Idaho just across... First off, there's so much to unpack on the screen right now. But there's a town in Idaho just across the Canadian border called Good Grief. And then there's a town in... Is that BC? It is BC. There's a town in BC across from the Idaho border called Nick's Island.
I didn't know Nick had an island. And also, what are the requirements there that they're going by calling something an island?
I was thinking the same thing. It's just like a little... It's not an island.
feel like the definition of island may greatly differ there, and I can't find it, by the way. But
that's fine. Well, the Idaho to Canada border is like an inch long, so.
Right.
Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Tied Up 5-5. See ya.
See you later.